And good afternoon, everyone. We are glad that you are here with us for our continuing information regarding Hurricane Dorian. We have multiple individuals who are elected who are joining us this morning. Sheriff.
The media, as well as many of our local elected officials, have joined us today for this press event. While we continue to remain cautiously optimistic about this storm, we do have to realize that it is a massive storm that is still somewhat unpredictable. We're talking about something that is a Category 5 that has, at this time, 175 mile per hour winds. And because of that, we must continue our hurricane preparedness efforts here within Orange County. So while we hope this storm will stay out of our area and out at sea, we must continue to prepare as if it really is headed our way. We stand ready to receive anyone that may be evacuating from neighboring counties, in particular those coastal counties, Brevard County, and beyond. Evacuations here within our area have begun at around 8 a.m. today. We want to assure our public that Orange County stands ready and prepared to assist our neighbors throughout Central Florida, and especially those in the coastal communities. Just to give you an update on just how prepared we are, within the last few days, we have distributed 187,000 sandbags to residents who have been preparing for this storm. So they're listening. Our members of this community are listening to us, and they're taking necessary precautions to protect their properties. To put the 187,000 number into perspective, when we were dealing with Hurricane Irma, we distributed 120,000 sandbags. And so to date with Hurricane Dorian, we have distributed 187,000 sandbags. The increase is attributed to Orange County proactively opening self-serve sandbag sites, which began a couple of days ago. Actually, it began on August the 19th, and as of today, all of our various sandbag sites are now closed. We're getting reports that a lot of yard waste, especially tree trimmings, are being put at curbside in many of our neighborhoods. That's really not what we want to happen. So we're asking members of the public to remember that there is no curbside collection until after the storm. We're asking our residents to secure all roll carts, large items, and yard waste, including tree trimmings that might become projectiles in the storm. We want you to bring those materials inside into your garages or sheds or other closed-in areas at your homes, but not near the curb where it could possibly block storm drains or blow away if we have tropical force or hurricane force winds. The landfill and the Porter Transfer Station will remain open today and tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. I share this with you because fees for yard waste from homeowners will be waived on Monday only. In order to get additional information about this, you can visit our website at ocfl.net/waste sites for more information. Let me share some good news, if you will. Due to the delayed landfall for Hurricane Dorian in Orange County, all of our Orange County parks will be open on Labor Day tomorrow until 3 p.m. They'll open in the morning around 8 a.m. and close at 3 p.m. for residents and visitors to enjoy our parks here throughout Orange County. In terms of county operations, we continue our emergency response preparedness efforts. However, the county for normal business will be closed tomorrow and Tuesday. Again, we will evaluate whether we will remain closed on Wednesday based on the path of the storm. For you, our residents, and let me share some additional information with you. In further non-emergency questions Any further non-emergency questions can be answered by contacting our hotline 311 here in Orange County. It works from any cellular phone or landline phone. You can also download the free app OCFL 311 to report any information. 311 will be open until 11 p.m. tonight for any non-emergency questions. We're asking individuals who have special needs, medical special needs, to contact us via 311 if you have additional questions or needs, if you need to coordinate transportation to any of our shelters, you would do that by contacting us through 311. Our message to you is to be sure that your home and your family have an emergency plan and that you are ready with your emergency kits and supplies. This is vital for you to do to ensure your family's overall safety for these remaining days of our storm. At this time, I'm going to ask our emergency manager, Mr. Keith Koch, to come forward and share additional readiness information with you. Mr. Koch.
Thank you, Mayor. If you've been paying attention, hopefully you have, this is a massive storm. It's intensifying, it's growing in size. The fact that it has not made that long-anticipated turn to the north means that it gets closer and closer to the state of Florida. That means that our impacts potentially will be greater and greater as time goes on. That turn is looking like it should fall around Monday morning sometime. If it does not occur then that storm moves closer to the coast, bringing with it a higher degree of impact to us in the form of tropical storm to even hurricane force winds. Right now, we're looking at strong tropical storm force winds as it moves up through the county. That would be beginning Tuesday around noon, late morning, early afternoon, through Wednesday morning, an 18-hour period of time to where the county, portions of the county will be influenced by those tropical storm to strong tropical storm force winds. Gusts can be higher than that, so we could potentially see hurricane gusts, but that's not a given yet. I wanted to clear up some misinformation maybe that's out there about shelters. We have currently 11 shelters open, 2 of which are special needs shelters for those with special medical needs. For the general population shelters, for the other 9, we have a little misunderstanding about cots. We do not provide cots in those shelters for an individual. However, you are welcome to bring a single width cot. You only have about a 2 by 10 foot floor space, so it has to fit within that space. A single cot. You can bring an air mattress, not a hard mattress. So you are welcome to bring that, and just don't bring those queen size beds in, please. You cannot have those in there. Again, if you need transportation to shelters, if you feel you need to go to a shelter, please call Orange County 311 and they will work with you on making arrangements. I'd like to turn this over to Sheriff Main at this time.
Good afternoon, and thank you. So again, the Orange County Sheriff's Office is ready and prepared, and we want everyone to continue to remain vigilant. We know the storm is moving slower, so many of us get that hurricane fatigue, but remain vigilant. Please call us if you see anything suspicious or anything out of the ordinary. We have plenty of staffing available. The Orange County Sheriff's Office has opened up its own Emergency Operations Center as well, and all of our deputies are staffing the shelters for everyone's safety as well. Thank you. At this time, I'll turn it over to Chief Fitzgerald of Fire.
Good afternoon. Once again, I just want to assure all of the residents and guests of Orange County that the Orange County Fire Rescue Department is well-staffed and ready to respond to any emergency that may arise through this hurricane. I also believe it is good sound advice to use today and part of tomorrow to make sure that your home is storm ready. Take those last-minute items in regards to bringing water into the home, making sure that you have food available, making sure that you have medicine available for the next several days. Today's the day to be doing that. Also, police around your home. Any items that you want to safeguard, put in the garage and make sure that your home is storm ready. It's also be very mindful if you're going to be using generators. We've been talking about this now for several days. Do not use generators in your home. Do not use them in the garage. Be mindful of where you place them around your home. And over the next couple of days, check in on your neighbors. We are a strong community. We watch out for each other. Use this time. Check in on those neighbors that may need assistance. And also after the storm, do the same thing. Check in on those neighbors. Anything that you may be able to do for them was greatly appreciated. And at this time, I will turn it over to Scott Howitt from OCPS.
Thank you, Chief Fitzgerald. At this point, Orange County Public Schools remains closed through Tuesday. All school and non-school activities are canceled today through Tuesday. We are closely monitoring the storm and will reassess tomorrow afternoon as to the status of schools for Wednesday. Part of our decision will depend on our schools being used as shelters to accommodate our residents and neighbors to the east. Just a reminder that food is available at our shelters, and if you have special diets, to make sure that you bring your own food. Again, we will reassess our status for reopening beyond Tuesday, sometime tomorrow afternoon. And now I'd like to turn it over to Janice Moran with the Red Cross.
Hello, and thank you once again, Mayor Demings, as well as the entire staff of the Orange County and, of course, our elected officials. We continue to work very closely with Orange County and our elected officials to ensure that the community needs are met. The Red Cross is in position and on standby, just like everyone else, just waiting to see what Hurricane Dorian wants to do along the Florida coast. Red Cross is prepared and ready as well, not just in Orange County or Central Florida, but also up and down the entire Florida coast, Georgia, and the North and South Carolinas. The Red Cross, I just want to make sure everyone understands that the Red Cross is here pre-storm, but we also are here post-storm. So the storm will pass and be gone, but the Red Cross will still be here, and we will still continue working closely with all of our officials. Thank you.
We didn't introduce her, but we've had some questions about the links of bus operations, and so I'm going to ask Ms. Tiffany Hawkins to come forward and to share any information about our bus system. Please come forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Lynx continues to do normal operations today. Tomorrow, our fixed route, NeighborLink, and limo system will run its regularly scheduled holiday routes or schedule, which is a Sunday schedule. Starting tomorrow, our Access Links paratransit service will be doing life-sustaining trips only, which is dialysis, chemo treatments, et cetera. So that we can make those vehicles available for any special needs shelter movements. And with that, we encourage you to monitor our website, golinks.com, our Facebook, Twitter pages, or call our customer service, 407-841-LYNX. Thank you.
Okay, we didn't cover it with the list of speakers we have. Now we're opening it up for questions from any of you. In many cases, Orange County becomes a host county because of evacuations from the coastal communities. We wanted to be certain that we were open, and in the east side of our county itself, it's the geographical area that is likely going to be most affected by the storms, and so we want to be prepared. We want people to heed the warnings that they're receiving throughout Central Florida, and so we want to be prepared to do the sheltering. Absolutely. Our Emergency Operations Center here is coordinating and communicating with the surrounding region as well as the state at this time. Any other questions? Okay, thank you all very much for being here, and at some point tomorrow we will do another update similar to today. Thank you.
Are you recording?